Welcome to Bovine 2022. I'm here with Joe Burke from Bord Bia. Joe, can you explain to us what the Carbon Navigator is, please?
So the Carbon Navigator, it's a piece of software that was developed by Teagasc in conjunction with Bord Bia in order to assess the impacts and the benefits of changes at farm level in relation to, I suppose, practices and husbandry, and to really see what impact that is going to have in terms of improving the efficiency and maybe the profitability at farm level, but also the impact on the environment, reduce down the greenhouse gas emissions.
And what steps can farmers take using the Carbon Navigator then to improve their environmental sustainability?
So essentially the Carbon Navigator focuses on a couple of areas, but they can really be focused or summarized in terms of either inputs or outputs. Inputs with regard to the amount of fertilizer and the timing at which that is applied in terms of nitrogen fertilizer, or indeed even slurry and indeed feed use. And then in relation to outputs, well, how well are the animals performing in terms of their daily weight gain, in terms of their fertility or their calving rate, and also factors on farms such as the length of the grazing season, their housing date and turnout date. So those are really the things that we're trying to capture, but also to achieve gradual improvements within the resources of the farm. Obviously, these are limited to some extent by what's happening within the farm and the genetics and so on that obviously everyone is working with.
And how efficient then is the Carbon Navigator at advancing the sustainability, the environmental sustainability on the farm?
So thankfully it's given us a really accurate picture of what is happening on the farm at a point in time, because we're capturing this data as part of our Bord Bia quality assurance audits, and then incorporating other sources of data such as ICBF, such as the Department of Agriculture's national herd information also. It's really accurate information, and then in turn we're able to capture, well, what is the impact, for example, of a 5% improvement in the calving rate on the farm? What impact is that going to have? We're able to calculate that very accurately based on the research that Teagasc has done. And for example, on a 40 cow suckler herd, that's worth €1,700 approximately to a farmer. It's going to result in a 4% reduction in the carbon footprint on average on that farm. So it is really accurate in terms of being able to quantify the benefit, and indeed through the Teagasc advisory services, it is also feeding through into a win-win for the farmer. They're able to see the impact and they're able to get the benefit because they're able to associate that with certain management decisions which they have to make.
So they're able to turn sustainability gains into financial gains, and they have full transparency on this using the Carbon Navigator.
That's it, exactly, yeah.
Joe, thank you very much. Thanks to Joe Burke from Bord Bia. Thank you, Joe.